Hello, hello. I'm a little bit early, but I just wanted to pop in and say hi for those of you watching in the future. We're going to get started in just a little while. So I'm super excited today to jump in and get some reading done. Again, for those of you who are watching in the future, I'm going to be reading, I think, two graphic novels tonight. One of them was on my TBR, and that is Pumpkinhead's. I bought this last year and I didn't get it read in the fall. And I just felt like it was just, I just could not read it when it wasn't the fall time. So I've saved it for this year. So this is my top priority. This is going to count for one of my cards. We also got this new book in today at school. If you don't know, I'm a librarian. So we got it in our school library and it's called Seance Tea Party. And it is by Rimina Yi. I've never heard of it before, but it looks like an adorable little graphic novel. So if I get through Pumpkinheads tonight, I might start this one because it looks totally adorable. And I'd like to be able to read it and discuss it with my kiddos. So I'm going to get myself organized. We are officially starting here in about a minute. So if you have already joined, or if you're watching again in the future, grab yourself something to drink. I've got some water here. Get yourself settled and ready to go. We'll chat really quickly about just some upcoming things for the readathon, and then we'll do some reading sprints tonight. So again, just get yourself organized, get your books ready, and as you join in, definitely let me know what you're planning to read today. And yeah, just get ready to read here in a few minutes. I got to get my fireplace going. Let's see. I love the fireplaces on like the television. There's like a nature channel that I have where I'm at, and it's fantastic. I watch it all the time. But I think let's just go ahead and do maybe a YouTube one. I wonder if there's like a spooky fireplace we can do. Ooh, Josh is going to be reading Final Cuts. I've seen the cover of that when you've been talking about it, and it looks very interesting. So I'll have to check into it. I wouldn't say normally I'm a big fan of anthologies, but lately I think I've been drawn to them more. And I believe that is what finishing up or what Final Cuts is. I'm finishing up reading, doing too many things at once. I think it's an anthology from what I've heard you say. So I might have to check it out. All right. Oh yeah, there's a haunted house fireplace on YouTube. So I'm going to watch that on my television whilst reading this evening. Let's see. Oh yeah, that one's like 6 hours long. We put these up on the big screen. We have this fantastic projector at school, and I always put something up on the big screen while the kids are in the library reading, and it's so much fun. I prefer the fireplaces, but we also do. There's a local puppy store that has like a webcam, and that's a lot of fun to watch, especially on days when like Mondays. It's really fun to do. But I like the fireplaces and just kind of the ambiance. It's really nice. Hey, it's been, you've done several stories. Yeah, I feel like with the anthologies, there's always going to be some that you just don't like, but it's still fun. All right, so it looks like we're just about ready to read. While we're gathering our materials, again, make sure you got something to drink. We're going to be reading a little bit tonight. Grab your books. I've got 2 graphic novels I'm going to try to get into tonight. Just quickly, though, our live show wrap up is on Sunday, and I've got some trivia planned for us as we reveal the solution. So there's going to be a lot of fun things happening. So that's going to be at 2 p.m. I think I decided. I think I posted it on the website as 2 p.m. Sunday Eastern Daylight Time. So keep that in mind. So we'll have some trivia. We'll have some reveals. I'm super excited. I hope you guys have some cards. Oh, we got somebody reading One by One by Ruth Ware. I actually finished that one up and it was a lot of fun. Should we be updating the website cards? The cards are really just for you. I mean, it's all on just the honesty system. If you think you earned the card, it counts and it's just automatic. So for every card you've earned, that's already going to be included in your guesses. So you don't have to submit anything. You don't have to do anything. You're just going to have to check out the live show, either live or afterwards, depending on your availability, and see if you got your solutions right. So if you've read a book for like every category, you're automatically going to win. You don't have to do anything. But yeah, it's just honesty system, what you think works, really laid back, casual readathon we got going here. So you do not have to update anything. No. All right. Well, I've got my fireplace going. It looks like it's like 7:03. If you have questions about any like the live show or anything, just let me know. But I say let's jump in and get to reading. I think I'm going to start with my Pumpkinheads graphic novel. I feel like graphic novels aren't as fast to read as I feel like they are. I mean, I feel like I spend a lot of time like looking at the picture, so it takes quite a long time anyway. Even though I feel like I'm going to breeze through them, but this is going to be my pick. You guys sound like you have some great reads going. So why don't we read until, let's go ahead and do, since it's already almost like 7:05, let's do until 20 after. Oh, Pumpkinheads last year. It's so cute. I hope so. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. So let's go ahead and read until 20 after. Good luck. Enjoy your book, and we'll check back in a little bit. Okay. All right, y'all, we're at the 20. So, how did you do? I actually did pretty good. I got about 60 pages in my graphic novel. And if you didn't notice, I was chuckling several times. This is already adorable. And it makes me want to go to a little pumpkin patch. It is so cute. Very glad I saved it for fall. And if you're hearing like weather sounds in the background, it's my little spooky fireplace. It is kind of spooky. There's like some sort of like a doll on like a little rocking horse in the back corner, and it is a little creepy, but it's super fun for Halloween time. It's just on YouTube. I literally just Googled um like spooky ambiance or spooky fireplace. The one that's on like the television, it's called I can't remember like what is that called? I cannot remember what it's called now. Something scapes. Like Naturescapes maybe. And for me it's on channel 520, but it's called like Naturescapes, and it's just like 24/7 ambiance stuff. Sometimes it's like a seascape, sometimes it's a fireplace, sometimes it's fields. But it's always on, and oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite channels. But it's called Naturescapes, I think. But like I said, I just Google it most of the time. There's plenty on YouTube. So that's usually what we do when we put them on the projector at school. Yes. It's perfect for pretty much everything. Like whenever you have to do anything that you're not watching the television for, it's wonderful to have it in the background. Yay, you got your 16 minutes in. Dark and disturbing. That's exactly what you need for this time of the year. So how is the readathon going for you all? Are you earning your cards? I think this is going to be the one for the living room because it's got this kind of peachy orange color. So then I will have my weapon, I'll have my room, and I'm also currently reading The Woman in Cabin 10 by Ruth Ware to get my person card. So I'll have one full guess, and if I can squeak one more book in, that'll probably give me two guesses, but I don't know how all the reading will go this week. We'll see. Things are just crazy in general this year, as everybody knows. And I work in a school, and we're back 5 days a week, and it's just kind of crazy. And in the evenings, it just feels like my brain is totally fried. So I don't tend to read as much. I feel like this whole year, my reading has been well below normal. I just am not finding myself reading as much. I feel like I've watched a lot more television, especially even like rewatching old shows because my brain is just not ready to handle anything in the evenings. Just got full on brain fry. All right, it looks like Laura's got a room and a weapon and working on a suspect now. Yes. Yeah, definitely hoping to get a few more in this week. And I love that we've got like another weekend. I really wanted to have a couple of weekends in the readathon because I definitely read more on the weekends than during the weekdays. I don't feel like I get much done. Yeah, it's hard just to sit and go through all the short stories at once. Josh mentioned that he's kind of taken a little bit slower and finished the novels first. I feel like and it's just so much easier. I feel like to pick those up just when you can, when you've got a few extra minutes. So I think those do take a little bit longer, just because you do tend to spread them out a little bit. Yeah, a lot of rewatching. For sure. I feel like that's very helpful. I've heard that that is good for, like, anxiety, especially when you already know what's coming in the show. And it's just nice not to have to think so hard and, like, follow the plot of something, when your brain's kinda tired. Josh is going for the almost cover all. Yes, I remember watching your TBR. You've got one for everything for the food. When I was planning this, I thought that would be so easy. It is not. I think in my entire collection of books behind me, I have one book that has food on the cover, and I just didn't want to read it. That was a lot harder than what I thought. Um, I fe I don't know what I was thinking of. Maybe just, like, those cozy murder mysteries. I feel like a lot of those have, like, food references, but I just thought there would be a lot more books with food on it until I actually started looking, and that was a lot harder than what I anticipated. So, yeah, I can see that being one that not a lot of people got, so that'll be interesting. Alright, so let's do some more reading. Um I'm always hesitant to do, like, really long chunks during this, but, like, I feel like we might as well. Do you wanna do, like, a half hour? Do you wanna go ahead and read until, um, the top of the hour, or would you rather do, like, a little bit of a shorter one? All right. Okay, let's go ahead and go with like the 30 then. Let's read to the top. I'm excited. I'm really, really enjoying this. And I feel like because I'm enjoying it, I am reading it a lot quicker. I'm going to have to go back and reread it and really look at the picture some more. But yeah, I'm ready. So let's go ahead and do a 30-minute one. We'll go to the top and then we'll do maybe another like shorter one until like sometime around like 8:30. So we'll get at least two more of our little sprints in. I'm glad you guys could join me. This has been a lot of fun. This has helped me read a little bit during the week because obviously I can't just sit here and pretend to be reading while I'm doing these. So this has forced me to do some reading in the evenings, which is definitely a good thing because otherwise I'd probably be just watching TV. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for reading with me. I hope you're enjoying it as well. And again, remember our live show finale is going to be on Sunday. And I am super excited for it. Yay! All right, so let's go ahead and jump in. We'll read at the top of the hour and then we'll chat a little bit and then do at least one more spread. So good luck. Enjoy your book. I'm going to type it in case anybody joins us. Good luck. Enjoy your book. All right, y'all, we made it to the top of the hour. I literally just finished this graphic novel, and it is like the cutest thing. I can't even stand it. Oh my goodness. But now I really want to go like work at a pumpkin patch. How did everybody do? Did you get some reading done? How are your books going? I think for our next one, I'm going to read the Seance Tea Party. Has anybody heard of this? It's kind of dark. I know you can't really see it that well. It's called Seance Tea Party by Ramina, maybe? Yee. I'm kind of excited. I've not really heard about this little graphic novel. I don't know if you guys heard me say earlier, but it literally just came into our library today in our subscription box. And I swiped it so I could read it this week, so I could recommend it to the kids. It looks really cute, though. Not sure. Got through one story, then distracted. Hey, at least you got through one story, though. That's the key. I feel like everything this year is a distraction. It's hard to get much of anything accomplished. So you got a story done. That is perfect. 30-ish pages. Yay. Yeah, laundry. Yeah, it does sound spooky. I've not really heard about it. It's probably either like a middle grade. I'd say it's probably middle grade. We'll probably put it in our middle school collection. Uh, and it looks pretty cute. It looks like there's like some like witchy things on the cover and like a little ghost. So I'm excited. I haven't heard about it before, so I'm pumped. Next story is 30 minutes, so it's a long one. You can do it. Yeah, the anthologies, that is a good thing though. When you read those, you find authors that maybe you haven't heard of that you really like, you know? I just finished a middle grade horror anthology. It was kind of a nod to the scary stories to tell in the dark. It kind of in honor of that, and it's called "Don't Turn Out the Lights," and it is just a ton of really short stories that are all kind of spooky. Some of them are like less spooky than others. There's like an R.L. Stine one that is more like spoopy. It's kind of funny. But it was really cute, and that's what I found. I was really surprised at some of the authors I knew. I didn't necessarily like their stories, but some of the authors that I'd never heard of before loved their stories. So I definitely made note of their names so that I could check out more by them. So that is definitely one fantastic element about anthologies. Yeah, I think anthologies are much better in like short doses. Like, I just don't feel like they're meant to be like novels that you just sit and just read through. You know, it's kind of one of those things that you dip in and out of for sure. Well, the one I was just mentioning, the Don't Turn Out the Lights, I think I literally read it. I think I started it in either June or July, and I literally just finished it like earlier this month. So it took me months, but I read them like during my lunch break. I would read like a short story every day, and it took forever, but it was fun. I always had something kind of entertaining to go into. So they're fun, but like they are not very quick reads for sure. Well, I'm excited. I totally got a book finished, and it was adorable. I bought it last year because I just felt like I was gonna love it, and I totally did. So I'm super, super excited. Um, I can't wait to recommend it at school. Fantastic. And I'm super glad that I found this one today to read tonight. I don't know if I'll get it done, but we'll definitely get a jump on it. Ooh. So 6 to 7 from random anthologies each month. That's interesting. So are you gonna pick, like, the 6 or 7 could be across, like, different anthologies, so you could be reading more than one anthology at once? Or is it just gonna be, like, constantly reading anthologies every month? Maybe, like, a couple a year? I feel like I don't do anthologies a ton. Um, they aren't my favorite. I feel like it takes I don't know. I feel like I like longer stories. I feel like sometimes the shorter ones I just can't get into as much. Um, but I always like feel like I want to try. And honestly, when I do find them, ones I like, I'm always very, very excited. So, but I wouldn't say that's like a huge category for me. I mean, just off the top of my head, I know that I read like a YA Christmas short story anthology. I read that middle grade horror anthology, but like those are some of the only ones I can think of that I've read in like recent years. I just don't get into them that much. Yeah. It would be hard to do that with your TBRs. You easily could though just pick like a couple of anthologies you want to get through with a year, and then like you said, just make a priority to do um like six-ish stories from the anthology every month, and like it may take you several months to get through that. So that book is just like constantly on every month's TBR. I mean, that's essentially what I did with mine, and it worked well. It was kind of weird because I'm used to having like a consistent wrap up, but it worked well. And once I got over the hang up of not having it done by the end of the month, it worked really, really well. You buy more anthologies than you read. Well, that's true for me with books. I buy so many books, and I mean, there's just no way I'm ever going to be able to read them all. Even if I can just start reading at a huge pace, I'm just never going to get through them. But, I guess I could have worse worse problems. But yeah, I buy a lot of books. I actually just recently bought like 10 books all at once. And the problem is I just get so many and I get so excited. And then obviously, like this case, like I just brought this home today from the library. The books just pile up so fast. It's hard to get through them. Um, Part of me wishes they would like pause publishing for a year so I could just like barrel through some and get caught up, but I don't actually really want that. I love new books. I want to hear about all the new books, so I don't actually want that. But I just wish I could get like caught up a little because it's just insane. And especially I mean, I literally read pretty much anything. I'm a K through 12 librarian. So I read pretty much everything from picture books all the way up to adult fiction, nonfiction, graphic novels. So I mean, I just feel like there's just such an overwhelming amount of books to try to catch up on, and I just wish I could read them all. I think the only thing I'm not really into, I don't like super sad books like Nicholas Sparks style stuff. I'm just not into that, and I don't really like true westerns. I guess I shouldn't say that since I haven't read them, but I'm just not interested. But pretty much anything else. So there's just so many books. And then you add on like the anthologies. Oh my goodness, too many. Yeah, some of the anthologies get pretty hefty. You would think they would break them up into multiple anthologies to make it a little bit more user friendly, so to speak. Do you know what I mean? Like I would rather read a couple of different editions of an anthology than probably one giant anthology because it just seems intimidating. It seems daunting. I feel like I would be less likely to jump in as opposed to like several 300 to 400 page ones. Does that make sense? So much to read, so little time, for sure. I mean, as a librarian, I think a lot of people think that's all I do is just read books all the time, and it's sadly not true. It's cataloging books and scanning all the books and doing a lot of the work, but not so much reading. That's all in the free time, and whew, there's just not enough of the free time to read all the books. And like I said, especially in 2020, it's been hard to find the motivation because things are just weird. But I'm excited. And again, I'm so glad we did this tonight. I got a whole card earned tonight, and it sounds like you guys got some work done on your books. So that is super exciting. Let's go ahead and do one more reading sprint for like 20 minutes to the 30 and see where we go from there. Sound good? Let me type it in here in case anybody's joining. Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying, Josh, about the theme. Yeah, it's tricky. All right, y'all, let's read. Grab your books. One more final push to the 30 to see what we get done. All right, let's go. All right, y'all, we made it to 8:30. I got about 70 pages into this one. It's kind of cute. It's a little bit harder to follow because of the way the illustrations are, but it's kind of cute so far. So I may try to finish reading that tonight. How did everybody do? And remember, our next live event is going to be Sunday for the reveal. We've got some trivia and we've got the solutions to the Golden Girls mystery. So definitely plan on checking out our live show on Sunday to see how you did for the cards. I'm hoping I'll at least have one full guess. I just have one more book to finish to have a full, like, who, where, what guess. And then hopefully I can get something else done this week, but we'll see. We will see. Yay! You finished your book! And now you've got a full guess, one in each category. Good job. That's so exciting. Do you know which one you're going to read next now that you finished your book? That's always like my big thing. I like to have one lined up next. So I've got like my little stack that I always go by. Sometimes I switch it up, but I always like to have something on the ready. I don't want to be, caught without a book. The two that I definitely want to get finished this week, I'm currently reading The Woman in Cabin 10, and I definitely want to get that finished. That'll be my final card that I need for my guess. And then I'm hoping to get to Mr. Limoncello's Escape from Mr. Limoncello's Library. I've kind of just barely started it, but not a ton. So, but yes, our next live show again is going to be Sunday for our reveal and our trivia. I'm super excited for it. I haven't done like a live show wrap up yet for any of these events, I don't think. So I'm super excited to do that with this readathon. And I made the trivia myself. So there's going to be a mix of some easier ones and hopefully some challenge ones, and we'll see how that goes. Oh my goodness, 10 books on the go. That is insane. I tend to get quite a few going at once, but 10 is a lot. Yay! I'm excited for Sunday too. I am. It's gonna be fun. I'm excited to see how everything plays out. And yeah, I've enjoyed the murder mystery, so I hope you guys have too. And hopefully we'll get some good feedback on Sunday. But we have one last week of reading left to earn those cards and be ready for Sunday. So we'll wrap it up for tonight, but definitely plan on visiting. Sunday will be live, but if you can't make the live, obviously it'll be posted to my channel so that you can check your guesses against the correct solution, and you can even try the trivia as well. And definitely tag me or our hashtag Golden Girls Readathon on any social media so we can see your progress. And thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all Sunday. And yeah, happy reading. Bye, everybody.